First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Here's Evan McPherson, and off we go from the Superdome. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Looking to throw to get started, it's Rattler. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. A fair catch taken here. And it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. At their own 16-yard line. Play action now. It's Burrow. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Josh Jacobs still on the move. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Rattler now back to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. At the 32-yard line. Here's Rattler. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Up the middle they go. Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Rattler. Quick throw here is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Throwing now is Rattler. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding.
Ready. Blue strikers.
Now Rattler gonna throw. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on 1st contact and 2nd contact, for that matter.
3rd and long. Look at the throw. Rattler. And that is incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. Not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, and it's because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
This taken at the 5. Yeah. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rattler. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? Luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Handoff here, up the middle. We are through one. It's the Bengals on top. More from New Orleans after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Saints 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this stays a 2-score game. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's Jacobs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. To throw is Burrow. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And this is not what they were hoping for. He is out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that's going to bring up fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
Here we go, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Shaheed with the catch. He's free at the 35. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. The kick by Lutz is good. The Saints are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They bring Chase in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. He will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals are out to a 21-10 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Let's go now. Black Ultra. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Oh!
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Willie Gay with the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now, Jacobs. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Burrow. To the outside, it's looked in by Chase.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Bengals. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Rattler. Thrown left side. The catch is made. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Let's go.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. And this is taken in by the defense. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Play action now. It's Burrow. Down the field, he's got Duvernay. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And this throw batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a second down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set, ready.
Rattler now back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Now he's free to midfield. to the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 88 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. And this one is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Bengals first down.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Willie Gay with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Burrow to the left side, caught by Chase. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now, Burrow. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll go with a counter on first down. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Throwing now is Rattler. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the Saints first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw, Rattler. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Second and a yard. Now a give up the middle. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Now Rattler going to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. He'll run straight ahead with Miller. Good blocking, and he's in. Andre Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will find the end zone. The 2-point conversion added on. Now that deficit is only 4. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the... So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Duvernay on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Here's Burrow. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
To throw, it's Rattler. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Throwing is Rattler. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Rattler. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Right back to him on 1st down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
First down, Bengals.
One more, mate.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.